across to our guests who are joining us on the broadcast. Anila Singh of the BJP is with us on the show. We also have Abhinandita Mathur, who's the spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. We'll also have other guests joining us. But good evening to both of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Abhinandita, first to you. Yesterday was a very important day on the floor of the House, and a crucial bill which the Aam Aadmi Party is staunchly against was passed. And the government was able to get through the bill with decisive numbers. There's no confidence motion here. The worry of the government is not about the numbers. The opposition is trying to get the narrative in their favor. How confident are you that this new energized opposition will be able to take on the giant machinery of the BJP?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Well, first of all, the opposition is not trying to build a narrative in our favor. Most importantly, we want the Prime Minister of India to come to the Parliament, a Parliament for which he has spent so much money, our money, taxpayers' money, and he celebrated its inauguration with so much fun and flair, and now we want him to, be present in the Parliament and address the Parliament, and through it address the people of this country. Address the representatives of the country and talk about Manipur and many other pressing problems that the country has. So if, we are hoping that if Pradhan Mantri ji is kind enough to step into the Parliament that he built with so much hoo-ha, then that should be good enough for now. We really need the Prime Minister who's absent from the Parliament to at least show up, and which is why we've had to call a no confidence motion. As far as the narrative is concerned, honestly, it's for everybody to see what is happening. Do you think that the people of this country are not realizing what kind of vendetta politics the BJP is doing today?
Yeah.
Do you think that they don't realize that the BJP is trying to crush the opposition completely, intimidate them? Their parliamentarians in parliament, on the floor of parliament, are saying things like, "Chup ho jao, nahi to ED bhej denge." Just imagine the kind of, gundagardi, so to speak, BJP is doing, and the whole country can see it, So not everybody might be speaking against them at the moment, but I'm sure people will speak with their votes in 2024.
The Janta Janardhan, when they cast their votes, will decide. We are also joined by Mr. Sulaiman Mohd Khan of the Congress Party and Mr. R. Rajgopalan, who's a senior journalist. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on the broadcast. Anila ji, I want you to respond to what the Aam Aadmi Party is saying. It's not just the narrative. They believe that with the pressing issues, the opposition will be able to counter the government.
My Ram to all, and I was very well listening to Ms. Mathur, and in such humble way and in such simple way, she said, see, Parliament was not working and the money was going all out in the drain. I have to tell her, our money, your money, my money. So I have to tell her, Ms. Mathur, first of all, check your facts. If you talk about taxpayers' money, then go and tell your leader, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, why he has dudded so much of money in the renovation of the Sarkari Makan which he has got, because in next term he will be ousted as a chief minister. This is what Bharatiya Janata Party or the NDA keeps on saying. That why don't you let the Parliament work? Parliament is one place where policy should be discussed, debated. But somehow the opposition party, the new allied partners of Dotted India, they said, okay, hum nahi chalne denge. Bhaad mein jaye janta, hamara kaam banta. This was the attitude of this alliance. Now they have forced this no confidence motion. They know it very well that they are not going to stand anywhere near NDA. Yet, they want to waste time and money of this nation. They are doing that. So, whole of the country knows that Narendra Modi ji is the Prime Minister who has worked so much for Northeast.
So, Anila ji, you very candidly believe that this is surely a waste of time. That's what you're arguing. I'll take the Congress Party spokesperson also on this issue. Sulaiman ji, it's abundantly clear that the numbers are in favor of the BJP. Then what is it that the opposition is trying to achieve?
No, opposition has the most important responsibility. And the responsibility is to question the government on issues on which the government completely fails. Any issue, it can be any issue. The major issue today is on which this no confidence motion has been moved by the Congress Party, including the other opposition parties, what we call as India. So the issue was Manipur. Manipur was burning for 80 days. But the Prime Minister was maintaining a deafening silence on the issue. Is Manipur out of India? Are people of Manipur not our people? What does this government think? Why the Prime Minister does not speak for 80 days? Why he has not visited Manipur? And why he has not removed the Chief Minister Berensi?
No, but Sulaiman ji, I take those points, and those are very valid questions that the opposition parties are raising. I'm not wasting a second to say that these are not pertinent issues. These are very critical national and internal security issues. But this is not just a debate on Manipur. This is a no confidence motion.
Yes, it is.
And it's bound to be defeated, keeping in mind that the numbers are in favor of the BJP or the NDA.
Madam, with due respect to you and your political understanding, completely, it doesn't matter that this motion is defeated or becomes successful.
Why is it not important, sir? Why don't you augment my political understanding?
Madam, no, I am not commenting your understanding. I am sorry.
Yes.
With most humbleness, I am not passing any comment. I am sorry if you have understood that.
No,
I'm just saying that, we have a responsibility. It doesn't matter that this motion passes through or it gets defeated. The important thing which matters is that the Prime Minister was nowhere on the scene. He was not speaking. He was in America, he was in France. When your home is burning, you are doing diplomacy in France and America. You have to, if my house burns, I'll go on something. What is more important than my own house? Just see. Just look at your house.
Sir, the statements that you're making are pretty consistent. Finish your point. Finish your point. Yes, finish your point.
This confidence motion, which we have been pressing since 25th of July, generally when the no confidence motion is moved against the government, all business is suspended. This government has broken that precedent also. They passed their bill by force. They were not allowing the House to function. They have blocked the proceeding of the House. And finally, this now no confidence motion has been, started discussion. Let's see what the Prime Minister said. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
What will